Hello everybody, welcome back. This evening I'm going to try another Rauchbier. This is from a brewery. I think I've only had one beer before. This is from Trois Mousquetaires. I think that's out of Quebec, and this is their unfiltered Rauchbier. A little bit that's on the bottle. I couldn't get anything off the website. Most of the stuff about the beers is set up in Flash, and Google Translate works well with text, but for some reason it can't seem to pick the text out of a Flash animation, so I couldn't really get much from the website, and I don't understand French, despite taking a whole year of it in high school 40 some years ago. Anyway, there is some English on the bottle. It says Voilá, a beer from Chile, Quebec, inspired by the Rauchbier you find in Bamberg, Germany. A dark beer made partly from smoked malt, aged slowly at low temperatures, and put in the bottle unfiltered with a fine yeast sediment. All for one. This comes in at 5.9% ABV. It's actually got 4 Musketeers on the label, but let's get the cork off this, and just a plain gold crown off the cap. I haven't seen anything special on the cork yet. Yeah, just a plain cork too, so see what we can get it out of the bottle and see what we can get. This one's in there a little tight. Not quite like one of those Boulevard corks, but still in there pretty good. So and that's all the way. It looks like it's almost out, and it's still pretty feeble pop for all that seal. Although there was a little bit of smoke. I can smell a little bit of that from here. Holding it up to the light, it's just it's very, very dark brown. Not a bit of light coming through. I don't see even I can see maybe a hint of like a cola color around the very bottom of the glass where it's very thin, but there's not much there. Got a pretty, well, I had about a finger of it's a light brown, foamy kind of head. It's like it might leave a little lacing as it goes down the glass, but decent looking beer. So let's give it a smell and see what we have. I'm getting boy, if this is inspired by the Bamberg beers, there's a very, very light smokiness to this. Hint of coffee. Maybe a little bit of chocolate, but I mean, Bamberg beers, those are that Eichschlenker that I've reviewed a couple of, and those are smoke bombs when you put your nose to them. And this is pretty lightly smoky. I'm almost getting more coffee and chocolate than smokiness on this. So let's give it a taste and see if there's any change here. There's a mild smoky woodiness to it, a bit of milk chocolate, a little bit of carbonation. You can taste a little roasted caramel malt. Fairly smooth and creamy body. This yeah, I noticed. Yeah, this is going down. It's leaving some nice lacing down the side of the glass. I'm not getting any alcohol on it, but a 5.9% wouldn't expect to. So this is pretty tasty so far. It's not if they're trying to emulate the Bamberg beers. So far they haven't done a very good job of it, but let me sit and let this warm up, and I'll be back after a while with the final thoughts and grade. Okay, I'm back. It's been half an hour or so. I was watching the game. Roethlisberger's out. That's not good, but it's just about halftime, so figured it's time to, this warmed up good, see what we got here. As your Rauchbier, this is okay. It might be a nice gateway Rauchbier if you want to introduce. It's not, they compare themselves to the Bamberg beers, and it ain't happening. I do get, you know, as it's warmed up, I get a little more smokiness, but it's still pretty light, even on the nose. I'm mostly getting that chocolate, slight coffee aroma. On the taste, same thing, really. There's a little more smokiness there than it was, but it doesn't make me think of bacon. I mean, it really doesn't make me think of bacon. And that's what I want in a Rauchbier. I want to think of bacon. And it's not there in this. There's a light smokiness. It's a good taste, though. I mean, good carbonation, good mouthfeel, easily drinkable beer. But it's not what I want in a Rauchbier. So I'm going to give it, it's a good, solid, 6.5. I was debating between 6 and 7. I'm gonna average those out. Make it a 6.5. It's above average. It's a good drinkable beer, but if I see it again, I probably won't pick it up. I've heard good things about this brewery, but first impression, not so much, but maybe they do better on other things. So, till next time, everybody, cheers. Keep drinking good beer.